My name is Maya. I'm 15 years old. I used to live with my aunt and uncle. My parents died in a car accident when I was 5. I don't remember much about them, just soft voices, warm hugs, and bedtime kisses. After they were gone, my aunt and uncle took me in. They said they loved me. They said they would take care of me. And at first, they did. I had my own bed, warm meals, toys. But slowly, things changed. They started calling me the burden. My uncle said I was too quiet. My aunt said I was too needy. They stopped smiling at me. They started shouting. Their daughter, Hannah, my cousin, got everything. New clothes, new shoes, a new phone. I got her old things. Sometimes, she laughed at me. Called me the charity girl. One night, I overheard them whispering in the kitchen. "She's not our responsibility forever," my aunt said. "We'll send her away once she turns 16, my uncle replied. My heart sank. I froze. I wasn't family. I was just temporary. The next morning, I couldn't eat. I felt invisible. At school, my teacher, Mr. Thompson, noticed something was wrong. He asked, "Maya, are you all right?" I looked down and whispered, "I'm fine." But I wasn't fine. That night, I cried into my pillow. I held an old photo of my mom and dad. "Why did you leave me?" I whispered. "I miss you so much." Then came Hannah's birthday. The house was filled with lights, music, and laughter. But I was told to stay in the attic. "Don't embarrass us," my aunt said. I sat alone in the dark, listening to the party downstairs, waiting for someone to remember me. No one did. That night, I made a decision. I wouldn't cry anymore. I wouldn't beg for love. I packed a small bag, a notebook, a photo, a scarf my mother once gave me, and I ran. I went to school early the next morning and waited outside. When Mr. Thompson arrived, I stood in front of him. "Maya," he said, surprised. I looked into his eyes and said, "Please help me. I have nowhere else to go." He was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Come with me." He took me to the school principal. They called child services. Later that day, a woman with kind eyes and a soft voice arrived. "My name is Ms. Taylor," she said. "I'm here to help you." She brought me to a group home. It wasn't fancy, but it was clean. The other girls stared at me. Some smiled. Some didn't. One girl, Lily, walked up and offered me a cookie. "You're new," she said. "Yes," I replied. "Me too." 2 weeks ago," she said. We sat together. We didn't talk much. But we didn't need to. Sometimes, silence feels safe. That night, I couldn't sleep. I wrote in my notebook, "Dear Mom and Dad, I'm somewhere new now. It's not home, but maybe one day, it will feel like it." The next morning, Lily was already awake. She smiled and asked, "Want to have breakfast together?" I nodded. We sat with the other girls. We shared food. We shared glances. And for the first time in years, I felt like I belonged. Later that week, Miss Taylor gave me a journal with a purple cover. "This is for your story," she said. "You matter." That night, I wrote, "Dear Maya, you are not unwanted. You are not forgotten. You are strong. And you will rise." Months passed. I made friends. I went to therapy. Some days were hard, but some days were better. One afternoon, I got a letter. It was from my aunt. It said, "I'm sorry. We failed you. I hope you find peace." I didn't reply. But I didn't hate her either. I had let go. Lily became like a sister to me. We laughed. We cried. We healed. One day, she read my journal and said, "You're a writer, Maya." I smiled. Maybe I am. Maybe my pain can become stories. Maybe someone like me will hear them and feel less alone. Now, every night, I write. Not just about pain, but about hope, about friendship, about second chances. I may have lost my parents. I may have been unloved by the people who raised me. But I found something greater. I found myself. And I will never let myself go again. The end. But really, it's just the beginning. If you liked this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.